ma'am.
Yes, yes. Good evening, Mukesh. How are you?
Yes, ma'am, I am fine. And what about you?
Yes, thank you for asking. Yes, Mukesh. Even I'm doing good.
So today it's a third time meeting, yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
So introduce yourself for the viewers.
Okay. So I am Alka and I'm connecting you from Lucknow. If I talk about my academic background, then I'm master's in English. Yeah, about my hobbies, I love to read and listen to music and interact with different people. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, that's great to introduce from your side. So it's my turn, ma'am.
Ah,
Giving
yes.
me giving me this opportunity to introduce
Yes.
myself. I am Mukesh Kumar Paswan from Nepal. If talk about my education, I have done CME from Chinnamasta Institute of Technology, Rajgrad, Saptori, Nepal. I have done also graduate from Tilwan University, KTM, Nepal. If talk about my working, I am working in a health post. I am a health person. I have a government job. And if talk about my hobby, searching a new things, make a new friends. And I
Okay.
have YouTube channel. YouTube channel name is English with Mukesh, where I uploaded conversation videos, solo video, and my strength is communication skills. So that's all about me, ma'am.
Yeah, wonderful. Nice to know about you, Mukesh.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
So,
ma'am,
yes.
I would like to ask question to you. Uh, how do we improve our communication skills to easy way? You give suggestion.
Okay. Good communication skills regarding this language, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for that, one must have to, you see, we have that fear now that we will learn this language, then we'll make mistakes, and like people will judge us. So in spite of all that, keep them aside. All this fear, all that underconfident if you are, so just forget that. Come
Yes.
forward. Yes, come forward and try to learn this language. It's a beautiful language. Once you immerse yourself in it, and easily you will learn it, but not very quickly. It will take time for that. We need to be patient about that. So, if somebody wants to learn this language, so first
Yes.
is that build confidence in yourself, right? So build confidence that whatever I'm doing for myself. Ask questions like why you are doing this, why you want to learn English.
Yes.
So the reply, you will get the reply in your own mind. Okay, why you are learning this language for your own confidence, for the job opportunities, to so that people know you better, people respect you in society. There are many answers that why you are learning this language. Okay. So for that, yeah. So be confident. I want to tell everyone that be confident with this. I told you, keep your fear aside and start practicing this language. Yeah.
Yes. You said if you would like to learn this language and what do you do improve your communication skills. So
Yeah.
first of all, you have to set up in your mind and why would you like to learn this language? Yes, and
Yes.
you have to be a goal once type of in your brain. And if I would like to learn this language, so I would like to get job. I would like to get. I would like to express my thought. I would like to be change my mind thought. So that's why I am learning this language. So to be decided in yourself. Yes,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
and only you can improve and your communication skill. And you have to do
Mm.
many things like as there are four things: listening, reading, writing, speaking. Yes, everything is needed to
Yes.
improve
Yes.
our
Yeah.
communication skill. Yeah, and
Yeah.
what is the power of consistency? Consistency is also need to the improve our communication
Yes.
skill. If I
Yes.
wouldn't consistency, I am not to be continue learning process, reading, writing, speaking. So I cannot learn. Yes, so it's to
Yes.
be consistency. I have to also
Mm.
to do with work with learning period. Yes, so
Yes.
it is
Very nice.
necessary to the improve our communication skill. Yes, I got
Yeah,
it.
yes, yes, yes. So yeah, I want to say for that, you will, if you are learning this language, see, not everyone is learning this language. If you are learning this language, as I
Yes,
mentioned, that you will have better job opportunities in future. If a person has this, the language knowledge of this language, so the person gets a job easily. And the second thing is that wherever the person moves in India and into any state, if a person is going abroad for your job,
yes,
so if the language then you can communicate with different people, right? And if you don't know this language, you can't convey your thoughts to other persons. So
yes,
for
yes,
that, yeah, so for that is very necessary, right? So as
yes,
you mentioned, there are four pillars. You mentioned now there are four pillars:
yes.
reading, writing, listening, and reading, writing, speaking, listening. But
Listen,
there is one more fifth one, thinking. There is
thinking
one more
also.
thinking.
Yes,
Yes. So nowadays people count five pillars. To improve this
yes,
language. Yes. So thinking is also very necessary. If you
yes,
are thinking in your mind something, see, even for the beginners who want to learn this language, so in the initial stage, they should think all the things in English. From the
yes,
morning to night, whatever you have done your work, whatever you find in your surroundings, you know so try to speak them out. Think them in mind. Suppose you are sitting in this room and you want
yes,
to think, you can think that there is one calendar behind you, and I see there is some kind of a temple. What I see is that I'm not clear, the picture is not clear to me, but anything, whatever is in your surrounding you find, you can speak it in your mind, right? In this way a person can, there are many ways to learn this English if a person wants to learn. Yes.
yes. It means I have to say LWSRT.
Yes, of course.
LWSRT.
Yes. Yes,
Listening,
you have to do.
reading,
Yes.
speaking, and writing, and thinking. Yes.
Yes, thinking. Yes.
Thinking means you can do everything. Yes. When do you think? So
Yes.
your brain thinking, and some words come in your brain, and you can describe it easily. When do you think? Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Suppose in this room, I can see this is the calendar behind me. This is the table. This is the mirror. Just I think in my brain and I
Yes.
describe it. So it's also
Yes.
to be help a lot. Listening,
Yes.
reading, writing, speaking with thinking. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Of course. Yes, and thinking is very necessary, and it is helping people. Suppose for any women who's in the kitchen. Suppose I'm in the kitchen, whatever I'm cooking, I can speak that in my mind. Okay. So now I'm going to make this vegetable. I'll cut this vegetable and all that. The process you can describe in your mind, whatever you are doing, right? So this will definitely help you and it will give you a lot of confidence.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to other questions to you. What is the good quality of teacher? Good quality
Okay.
of teacher.
Okay, the good quality of a teacher, what I think is that, okay, the good communication between the teacher and a student, the way
Yes.
you communicate with your students, that is the main, that focus should be, the focus of communicating with your students should be marvelous, the way you communicate. Because if you are not communicating properly to your students and your class, if the person is not getting you, then what's the reason of giving lectures and teaching to your students? So the best way is how you are communicating. The way you communicate and the way you express your thought, that should reach the person you are speaking to. Suppose I'm in a class. Suppose I'm in a class, and in my class there are 30 or 40 students. If
Yes.
if I enter the class and give out lecture without any consent of students of mine, like whether they are able to understand me or not, I'm
Yes.
just giving the lecture and I'm going out after the lecture. So in this way, they are not getting me. So the best way is that I think. According to
Yes.
me, according to my opinion, the best thing is that about communication. And you are communicating, and you should listen to there also. Suppose some student of yours want to ask you some questions. So
Yes.
be patient, yeah, be patient and listen to them. Listen to them, what is their demand, what is that, the problem of theirs.
Yes.
So, yeah. So discuss their problem openly and tell your student to discuss each
Yes.
and everything with you openly, without any hesitation, without any fear. Actually, the teachers sometimes what the students fear the teachers to ask anything. So the teacher should be a kind of friendly to them. If they have some problem, try to deal with the problem and try to explain your children. So I think the best thing is to how you communicate with them.
Yes, you are said already right. Yes, I agree with your point.
Yeah.
Good teacher means I have to understood which is teaches, which is teaches
Yeah.
a teacher, so a student to be understood easily. Yes,
Yes. Yes.
student understood easily, and a student which thinks did study, so that things
Yeah.
used to in the community, society, and to the country.
Yes.
So
Right.
it's
Yeah.
to be good. Yes,
Yes.
good teacher teaches good things. So students should be good.
Yes.
If
Right.
bad things teacher teaches, so bad decision take a student, so it is not good for the good teacher, it is the harmful to the students.
Yes.
So
Right.
any
Yeah.
times anyhow teacher should be give qualitative education.
Yes.
Yes,
Right. Right. Yes.
that
Right.
kinds of education should be used in society, in country, in any work. Yes,
Yes.
that
Yes.
is
Yes.
to be good. Yes, teacher means this is the way. Teacher give us way. I have to follow students, and the
Yes. Right.
students flow is good way, so they can learn new things.
Yeah.
They can learn
Of course.
everything for
Yes. Right. Yeah.
on his life. Yes, life
Exactly.
is making students
Yes.
in his life. So who
Yes.
is made give us environment? Teacher give
Yes.
to
Yes.
the environment to the students, and the
Yes.
students
Right.
times is come like a certain period. It is not
Yeah.
going all time. You have to study, students study like as inter bachelor, and after then they finish work. The learning period is the limited, and after then
Yeah.
not school learning, campus not learning. So it's to be that times to be honest, they have to read students, and teacher also get good environment, good education, and it's help a lot for the country development. A
Yes.
good
Yeah.
skill, manpower
Yes.
to be
Right. Right. Right.
honest. Yeah,
Of course.
so
Of
that is the
course.
good teacher behave. Good teacher is needed for the students.
Yes. Right. Right. Very well said. So, are you a teacher? Are you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
I am
I
a
just thought.
health person, like
Oh,
as
yes. Yes.
doctor.
Yes. Yes. You are a health person. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
I thought I just forgot your like you mentioned something in your introduction that you are. I thought you are a teacher. Somewhere I thought that you are a teacher. Okay.
No, just
So,
I give a topic to discuss about things.
got
If
it.
good
Got it.
teacher,
And
and we
one
can
more thing is there.
learn from. We
Yes.
can, if I would like to learn, so I have to describe any topic, any things, and to be a mind is searching what I have to speak. That is the creative language. Yes.
Yes. Right. And like when we were studying in the schools, I think everybody. So if somebody is studying in the school, teachers focus only on the subject. But nowadays, apart from the teachers, like I told you, the communication skills should be good. But apart from them, apart from all these things, teachers should try to talk, focus on the speaking part also with the
Yes.
children. Yeah, right. But this is very much important. if teacher is focusing on the speaking part, because if you're just coming in the class and giving lectures and about the academics, then I think children are not going to speak out something. So the teacher should give out the lessons about how to speak to somebody when you meet strangers, right? When you meet the strangers, how you need to speak to them. So this is very much necessary. What I think is that. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And another question I would like to ask you, what is the self-motivated? What do you mean by self-motivated?
Okay, by self motivation, I think this motivation comes from. There are two ways from where motivation comes from, right? Like
Yes.
from the from our inner self, from our inner self, and from external source also. Is it see somebody is motivating you that Mukesh, you do this, you do that. If you have this skill, then you can work on that. In this
Yes.
way, somebody is like this is an external motivation. If
Yes.
somebody is motivating you and you are like you are gaining that, what the person is saying. In this way, of course, the motivation works, and yourself also. Suppose sometimes we are self motivated also.
Yes.
Yeah. So when I thought of learning this language, nobody motivated me. Nobody from external motivate. It was my inner self which told me that yeah, you need to speak to the person and you need to learn this language because now it is the time. So
Yes.
in this way, I was motivated myself. So there are two ways. As I mentioned you, there are two ways of motivation, of course. And for that motivation, you should not to compare with anyone. Suppose I want to learn this language. There are so many good speakers who speak very well.
Yes.
Yeah, more thousand times better than us. So we need not to compare with them. Because if we are comparing them, we will feel dejected. We will not have that peace of mind. We will disturb our peace of mind.
Yes.
Right. So, but for the positivity, we are comparing. Suppose I say somebody speaks such a good English, even I want to speak like that person, so I need to work on that. So if you are like motivate, if you are getting that motivation in positive direction, that is good for you. It will benefit you, but not in the negative sense, right? So in this way, the motivation works. And for the motivation, what I feel is that you need to surround with good people who give you the atmosphere of this language.
Yes.
Okay, then only you will be motivated.
No,
But
it's
it's very difficult to find the people who speak in English. But so we find over here on this conversation. But what I feel is in the real world, in physically, it's very difficult. Yeah, in everybody's society, not everybody wants to speak in English.
yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, very few. So the thing is that surround yourself with those people. Yeah, discipline. And the one more thing is that how you can be motivated. Be disciplined. Be disciplined in the sense that you want to learn this language. You want to be motivated. Sometimes we feel, we keep on procrastinating things. Okay, I'll do this tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I'll learn this language. I'll connect with people maybe tomorrow.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so don't procrastinate things. Be disciplined with everything. Focus on your discipline. And in this way, like, I think it will motivate you to definitely.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah, so
ma'am.
these are the few. Yeah, these are few things which will keep you motivated.
Yes, you said, ma'am, you man can be motivated two way. One
Yeah,
is self motivated, and
yeah.
other person can do. You can see. Then after that, motivated. For
External, yes,
external
external, yeah,
motivated and internal motivated, which
yeah,
automatically come in your heart and within your mind. You would like to talk. You would like to do learn from something on yourself. So that is the
yeah.
internal motivation.
Yes,
And
right.
when when any work, any things, if you would like to do, and other person says, if you do this work, so it is very helpful for you. It is very beneficial for you
Yeah,
because you are this level, because you have to read this book, you have to write this book, and after then you understood. Other person says
yes,
me. So that is the external motivation. Yes.
Yes, right, right.
And
Yeah.
motivation is better?
Yeah, I
Internal
think, yeah,
motivation
I
is
think.
better or external motivation is better?
Yeah,
Which is the
actually,
like
yeah.
good
So
self
what I
or
think is that according to me, I think both the motivations work together. But you need your self motivation is a strongest point, to keep you moving. See, suppose I'm telling you, Mukesh, you need to do this and do that. If you are not motivated, if your inner self is not telling you that you have to do this, so then what's the use? Then what's the use of external motivation? So that inner urge should be there. So what I mean to say, internal motivation is very much necessary to do anything. Suppose I'm pushing you, okay, you go that. You drive a car, you need to drive a car. Then how can you drive a car? Until and
yes,
unless you don't have that internal motivation of yours. So you can't do this. So the thing is that the inner motivation is very much important and necessary.
yes,
Yes.
absolutely. You said right. Yes, means internal motivation is effective. External
Yes,
motivation is not more effective. So I have to be internal motivation is more effective because
yes,
you are self motivated. You would like to self to do some work, then you
yes.
can
The
do
both are.
interested with, you can
Yeah, both
easily,
are
you
there.
can
Both.
understood, you can do honestly. But any person
Yes,
says, so sometimes you think he is good or bad, he is selfish, he will not help me, just like they give us
yeah,
bad idea. So do you think
yeah,
so that's why external motivation is not effective. And when do you
yes,
self motivated, when do you would like to learn something, and would you like to do drive a car, would you like to do learn English language? So self motivated, because you are self motivated, you decided you
yes,
on yourself, so it's to be
yes.
effective. Yeah.
Of course, but for with the children, see in our home we have young children. Suppose school going children, so we provide them external motivation by saying this. Okay, beta, learn properly, do your lessons in a good way. You will get good marks. Okay,
Yes.
if you will get good marks, when you grow into an adult, you will have a good job. You will have good money, plenty of money. Then in this way, like we are giving external motivation to the children. For them, it's very much necessary. Because
Yes.
for children, now that inner motivation doesn't come with the children. So
Yes.
we need to motivate with them. With the adults, I think when the person becomes adult, so internal motivation works much better. Right.
Okay, that's great. Yes, I described, I understood like it's motivation, external motivation and internal motivation. And I would like to ask questions to Ma'am Other. How much time is sufficient for the learning? How much time is sufficient for the learning? Like as 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, 2 years. Which is the best for the learning
Okay.
period?
You're asking about this language, English language, right?
Yes.
About this, what I think is that it takes it takes 1 year, full 1 year to be confident and to be fearless. What I think is that the 3 months, the initial 3 months, a person gets the confidence to speak. But after a year, person is more confident to speak to anyone, you know. And initially, everybody has some struggles when somebody starts their journey, you know. See, it happens when we see one day what happened. As I'm talking to you, I use one sentence in Hindi because
Yes.
when I started my journey, because I didn't know how to use it in English. So I used it in Hindi and I got a bad comment from someone. Yeah. I got a bad comment from someone. Ki, ma'am, are you teaching Hindi over here? So the thing is that, the people give you comments also, bad comments sometimes, good
Yes.
comments, but not to bother about that. If somebody is telling you anything, just go on doing whatever you wish to. So what I want to say is that even I got a bad comment, but anyhow I continued. And after a year, see, suppose you're getting bad comments from anyone, and somebody told me also why you are a YouTuber over here. And that fellow was from Bangladesh. So he told me, man, why are you wasting time over here? So I could have stopped my work, saying that the people are giving bad comments.
Yes.
But so don't worry about that. So you will learn this language very quickly. It will take 1 year.
Yes, and in it's my opinion, if you ask me, ma'am.
Yeah,
So time is 6 months, 1 year is necessary needed
yeah,
when do basic things you can learn,
yes,
but it is the long process. It is not
yeah,
to be 1 year, 2 years to be perfect.
yes,
See,
yes,
once things, if you born and if you will die, that times you can learning some words, some things. So it is a
yeah,
learning process, is the continue process. So you have to learn, and once thing others, 2 years, 1 years, and 4 years. Many person
yeah,
says I am learning from 3 years, but I am not able to speak. So it means you started your journey from 3 years ago, 2 years ago, but
yes,
you
yes.
are not giving time. You are not interested to learn. You are not interested to be honest. You have not to
Ah,
keep passion. So that's why you are
definitely.
not learning.
Definitely, definitely. This is no excuse. This is no excuse that you can't learn this language. It's very difficult. It's been 3 years or 4 years. I'm learning this language, but still I'm not able to. So all these things are excuses. See,
Yes.
not only English, not only English. If I want to learn Bangla language, any Gujarati language, it will take a year. It will take a year when you speak fluently you know.
Yes.
So yes, it will take time, but one should be patient. And the one thing is that be commitment. Commitment means be committed towards your aim, what you want to do. So there should be no lame excuses that you are not able to do this. Every person has those 24 hours. In a day, everyone has those equal amount of 24 hours. So
Yes.
at least one can grab some time for that to learn this language. What I mean to say is that at least half an hour a person can devote to learn this language. You
Yes.
know, yeah. So yeah, this I want to say. Don't find excuses. Yes.
Okay, that's great. You have, ma'am, any questions, so you can ask. Otherwise, wrap up the session.
So
Please,
see,
20.
in Nepal, I want to ask you one thing. That in Nepal, there is no atmosphere of English. I've been there to Nepal. And for a week, I lived there. In Nepal, in a hotel. So I explored Nepal, and one of my friend was there. So Pokhara, one place is there, Pokhara. So I went to Pokhara. There is one friend of mine. But what I found is there was no atmosphere of English speaking. Right?
Yes, ma'am, you said right. Yes, many person are not speaking English. Only some person who is educated. So basically, they speak, but in atmosphere is not here. Yes, here is official language, Nepali language, and native
Yeah.
language is Nepali. So most of people are speaking in Nepali. Yes.
And in your health department, Nepali.
Yes, my official language is Nepali, and native language is Maithili. So many patients come in my hospital. So some may speak Maithili, some may speak Nepali, but sometimes comes in foreigner according to WHO.
Okay.
WHO, who is employment, they speak English.
Yes.
Yes, so that times
Okay.
I talked in English.
Very
And
nice.
in
At least
market,
you.
some, yes, in market some people speak. So that times I connected and I talked English. Basically,
Very
doctor
nice. Very nice.
also in district level, their doctors. Some doctors speak English, so I talked. So that's why it is very helpful for me, and we have to proud of my
Yeah.
field. Know any person that times speak, so that times I speak. So it is a very proud feel, and I am also able to speak. So I am thinking. So that's
Very
it's
nice.
good for me.
Yeah, very nice. You are getting the atmosphere. So it's very nice and very helpful. If we are
Yes,
getting atmosphere of this language, so it's very helpful for us.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, in UP and Bihar also nobody speaks in English. At least in my place, nobody. No, far, far. If I see that there is no one to speak in English. Yes.
Yes, ma'am, and I would like to say there is not locality as speak, but if I would like to go hospital and like as hotel, like as a reputed school,
Yeah.
college, so that times I try to speak. So some teacher speak. I create
Very nice.
environment. He is speaking Nepali, but I ask in English, so they also
Okay.
to be speak English.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. So, do you have any question, or you can wind the session? How much time? How
Yes,
much time
almost
you take? Yes. Yeah.
31 minutes past. Yes, ma'am.
No, 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 it's
So
okay.
that
You can wind the session now.
wind the session, and I would
Yes.
like to say thank you, ma'am. Thank you giving me this precious your time. So I would like to thank
Okay.
a lot,
Thank
and
you.
I would like to
Thank you
say
so much.
bye bye. Have a nice day.
Bye. Bye. Yes.